Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Good afternoon. Here is the national news from BGI TV, Baba Bagedemo TV. I am Sanit Olakomi Ajikade. First, here the major headlines for the national news. Nobody can blackmail me. I have no house outside Nigeria, says Buhari. Petroleum Minister, silver sells for at 300 naira per litre, not too much for Nigerians. Insecurity, ONDO to spend 3.2 billion naira on arms for AMOTEKUN and others. Call strikes on murder case against Oriyomi Hamzat, Agidigbo FM proprietors, 4 others. Government kidnap Edo State customary cult president away to office. Suspected terrorists demand total 620 million naira ransom for 31 abducted Edo train passengers. Bandits demand 50 million naira ransom for abducted retired colonel and children. And lastly, on sports, we have to be ready for Senegal. Flying Eagles balls Bosso. Now hear the news in details. President Muhammadu Buhari says nobody can blackmail him on inexplainable wealth and illicit enrichment while in office. He also said, I do not have 1 square inch outside Nigeria. According to the special advisor to the president, Femi Adesina, the president was speaking at the state banquet Monday night, organized in his honor in Damaturu, Yobe State. He disclosed that it has been challenging for him to fight Nigeria's academic eruption. Well, under this administration, fighting corruption is not easy. He said it was easier when you serve as head of the state. Adesina said, according to him, in the northeast, with the help of God, Boko Haram has been flushed out. In the northeast, God has helped us to clear Boko Haram. The economic has picked up, and some people are asking me about the achievement of my promise to fight corruption, he added. The Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Timi Silva, and buying premium motor spirit, also known as FOR, 300 naira per litre is not too much for Nigerians. Silver sold in comparison with FOR prices in United Kingdom, the United States, and the Arab communities. He won't complain if the petrol price was raised to 300 naira per litre. He made this known while responding to questions regarding fuel eating 300 naira per litre during the scorecard series of the President Muhammadu Buhari administration on Monday in Abuja. If you ask me how I would feel as a private citizen to buy petrol at 300 naira per litre, sadly, I would say I won't feel bad, knowing the actual situation, and if you compare Nigeria to other countries, you will understand, Sylvia said. The State Commissioner for Economic Planning and Budget, Emmanuel Igbason, made the disclosure while presenting the 2023 budget analysis to journalists in Akure on Monday, January 9. He said 2 billion naira was embarked to provide security hardware for the ONDO State Security Network Agency, also known as AMOTEKUN. Provision of security hardware for AMOTEKUN, 2 billion naira. Procurement of security vehicles, 500 million naira. Provision of security equipment and infrastructure, 700 million naira, he noted. He added that 5 million naira will use to purchase 10 motorcycles to court, valets, and security personnel, as well as other staff. The commissioner said the budget was prepared from the input gathered from the town hall meetings with various stakeholders across the state, including farmers, market women, youth professional bodies, persons with disabilities, and the organized private sector. An Oyo State High Court sitting in Ibadan has struck out the murder case against the founder, Agidigbo 88.7 FM Ibadan, Alhaji Oriyomi Hamzat, and 4 others accused to murder of a teenager. The case was first heard at the Iyagoju Magistrate Court on August 1, 2017. It was, however, transferred to the High Court as the Magistrate Court has no jurisdiction to hear the case, and eventually ended up with 6 magistrates and judges sitting over the case. The trial judge, Ladiran Akintola, held that the applicant, which is the state government, and recently filed to discontinue the suit and called no witness or presented any evidence throughout the trial. Justice Akintola freed Alhaji Oriyomi and 4 others of the charges against them. Alhaji Hamzat, Idowu Ibrahim, Muhammad Bashir, Taiwo Olaronke, and Yusuf Ajisafe were all arraigned on a 2-count charge of conspiracy and murder. The prosecutor, Sunday Fatola, has told the court that the defendants conspired among themselves to commit murder. Government on Monday reportedly abducted Mrs. Precious Aigbonoga, the president of Igwe Bend Area Customary Court in Ugoneki, on her way to court in Igwe Bend local government area of Edo State. Aigbonoga's abduction was announced in a press statement by the Nigerian Bar Association Publicity Secretary Festus Osio-Baifo. In the same local government area, government suspected to be terrorist attacked and abducted some train passengers on Saturday evening. Osio-Baifo said the NBA was working closely with the Edo State Police Command to ensure Aigbonoga regained her freedom from the kidnappers. The president of Igwe Bend Area Customary Court, Mrs. Precious Aigbonoga, was kidnapped on Monday morning around Ugoneki area on her way to court in Igwe Bend local government area in Edo State. Government was abducted 31 Edo train passengers on Saturday as allegedly demanded 620 million naira ransom for their release. The criminals have presented their demands to the families of the abductees. The executive director, Eson Youth for Good Governance and Social Justice, Benson Odial, disclosed that the kidnappers was demanding 20 million naira for each victim. This was as the Police Anti-Terrorism Squad and the Nigeria Railway Corporation on Monday met to strategize on ways to rescue the train passengers. Speaking the Punch, Odial stated that the demand was absurd, calling on the authority to intensify efforts in rescuing the 31 hostages in the custody of the kidnappers. Bandits have demanded 50 million naira ransom for the release of a retired colonel, Rabiu Yandoto, and his 2 children who were still in captivity. Suspected bandits kidnapped the retired colonel and his 2 children along Guzau-Tifel Road in Zamfara State last week. The retired colonel was going back to his hometown together with his children when they were ambushed by bandits and taken to the forest. The money, according to him, has however been reduced to 5 million naira following a series of negotiations between the bandits and the family. They called me 3 days ago and told me that we should bring the sum of 50 million naira if we want Colonel Yandoto and his children to be released. But after negotiations, they said we should bring 5 million naira. We thought he had died because they suspected that he was adopted by assassins for political reasons. We are trying to gather the amount through donations from family and friends. Contacted for comment, the spokesperson for the State Police Command, SP Muhammad Shehu, said he was not aware of the money demanded by the bandits. He however stated that the State Police Command under the leadership of CP Kolo Yusuf was making frantic efforts to rescue Yadoto and his children. And lastly, on sports. Flying Eagles head coach Ladan Bozo expects a difficult test against Senegal in their opening game at the 2023 Africa Under-20 Cup of Nations. Bozo's team will face the youth Senegal Lions on February 19 at the Cairo International Stadium. Host Egypt and Mozambique are the other countries in the group. Senegal will be the most difficult match for us because I have not seen them and they have not seen us play. Though we need to know how to manage the situation, and I'm sure we will conquer them, Bozo told BSN Sport. The Flying Eagles resumed camping for the competition in Abuja on Monday. The team will embark on training tour to Morocco at the end of this month. The competition will run from February 19 to March 11. And that concludes the national news for this hour, but before we go, here's some of the major headlines once again. Nobody can blackmail me, I have no house outside Nigeria, says Buhari. Petroleum Minister Silva says 4,300 naira per litre is not too much for Nigerians. Insecurity, ONDO to spend 3.2 billion naira on arms for AMOTEKUN and others. Court strikes out murder case against Oriyomi Hamzat, Agidigbo FM proprietor and 4 others. And to join us on all our social media handles on Facebook at Gbagedemo with Alawi at Debayo. Please follow the page and share the page. And on Instagram at Gbagedemo_22. Please follow the page and share the page as well. And on YouTube as Baba Gbagedemo TV. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn your post notification bell. And for your adverts, please call the number displaying on the screen. Thanks so much for always watching our news on VGI TV. I am Sanut Olakomi Ajikade. Bye for now.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.